Hello boys, Yoshi here, and as you can see we've changed quite a bit, we've gained some levels, but anyways, welcome to the beginning of the bonus episodes of my Xenoblade Chronicles blind playthrough. I'm blind to the quest, but no longer to the grinding, as I figured we had been behind enough, so I actually looked at some videos and found a level grind, and as you can see, our party is quite a bit different this time. We're using Melia, Ricky, and Fiora now, because this is actually by far the best strategy we could use for this. Anyways, the strategy involves using at least one Thunder or more, because that gives us an Ether buff that'll let us destroy opponents. And just to show, this is by far the best way to deal AoE damage in the game. It is really busted, and it's very effective as well. If you have the best crystals, which include Blaze Plus on both characters, and at least one Chill Plus on Melia, you can do massive damage with this and pretty much eradicate entire mobs. So I'll kind of show you how I've been farming. So we start with Summon Lightning, and then Copy, and then Ice, and then we try and trigger an action that gets our chain up. Since we can't get it with this, we'll just do other stuff. Okay, I did that a little too early, but I can still make it work. But essentially, use any kind of discharge with Melia, a green move with the second character. So I was actually using Dunban with Tempest Kick, but this probably works better just because it lowers their defense. And then Burninate with Ricky. This is just so that Ricky gets a 3 times attack multiplier. And then if Melly gets another turn, she just does another one. The second one is usually pretty bad and doesn't actually do anything, but it's also a good idea where I could potentially use a light skill. And it didn't really seem like it at first, but the mobs just melt when you do that. This is by far the best way to deal AoE damage in the game, and it is very useful for crowd control. It is very busted strategy. Now, beyond that, though, I've been pretty much using my XP gems. I got an extra XP 5 gem, which I did not find before, and I basically went through the game and did that and defeated some monsters. But yeah, anyways, if you remember us exploring the area from before, we needed to defeat a Telephia here, but we couldn't because of, well, strange restrictions. So now we're finally within its level after who knows how long grinding. I think it was about 2 hours this took. So again, we're gonna set up our copies and then dealing with this. Again, with the flying guys, you do not eyes. They are completely anti-disable, so I kind of just have to do stuff. So here's what the combo is supposed to look like. Either Summon Flare or something else. Then you drain Aether from, or I guess just any Ether ability to keep the chain going. And then you use Burninate with Ricky, and you get a 3 times attack on that. And if it's still going by then, you can use other things to keep the thing going, like Zero Gravity to keep it going further, and then combo it into this. We're getting really lucky, by the way. It usually never lasts this long. And as you can see, we've unlocked a new effect. So when we use one of the abilities and deal damage to the opponents, if we chain 5 of the same art in a row, that things do a massive damage. By the way, that's actually kind of useless with the strategy I have to get multi-chains like that. Unless the opponent is more stronger like that was. But anyways, we completed that quest now, and it's much more easier this time. Also, now that we're around level 90, we're finally strong enough to do some of the quests, so the main thing I'm going to focus on is going around the areas one by one and killing monsters until I get with for other stuff. Now, I could be using other different characters. Melia with one of the specific characters, and Ricky just happens to be the best thing that I could use for this, because they happen to do the most damage. Also, I am stuck inside the guy. It didn't help that I couldn't get anything for a while. Ugh, jeez. That would probably actually do more damage to me. By the way, and now we get to do this. There's a little strategy where you can literally just kite the opponents around if you want, and it's really goofy. The strategy actually has us doing that for a little bit. In case you're wondering, Melia, I found out something very interesting. Melia's cannot actually get rid of Soul Reed initially. She actually has to have her ether fully charged up to have it actually work. Oh, wow. We just got wrecked from that. Wow, I only just barely started the farming. I was able to take out these guys no problem, and then instantly that guy takes us out. Screw that. That's dumb. We're gonna immediately try that fight again. In case you're wondering, yes, I did not fight those guys for a while, because... So, I'll kind of show the strategy with this. You want to take out a lot of enemies, but you don't want to take out those flying guys, as you just saw. They do a lot of damage and can very quickly kill you, but that was also kind of unlucky. We got a very bad strat set up. Usually I like to use some kind of bonus for that, but it didn't work for some reason. Well, we're just gonna hit him now. We need the chain to do any decent damage to him. Okay, that's more what I usually expect. Well, now we actually have a way to deal with stuff. Now, to be fair, I'm used to usually having to run away from stuff. There we go. Jeez. We're around level 90, so you'd think we'd not have problems with that, but... No, we just end up being bad. I'm gonna blame the fact that we did not do enough damage there. Okay. So this is why those enemies are the ones that I've actually been killing. I basically go around in a circle, killing these enemies one by one. By doing a specific strategy, I can actually kill multiple enemies in a group, which I will show now. I'm gonna trigger this as early as possible so I take lesser damage from everything. You can use anything, but I recommend using Fiora with Fever Drain just so that Burn Nate does that extra little bit of damage. I pretty much use white skills and other stuff for my remaining chain attack stuff when I can't deal with anything. And then here you'll see for the rest of his health, he's just gonna take a bunch of AoE damage and then he's dead. And all that is from the Burn Nate, by the way. That just shows how busted that is. So this is basically what I was doing for like who knows how long. Basically taking Melia and going for the area and pretty much killing all of the enemies using this until all of the enemies are dead. Now, I can still stay here for quite a while because there's lots of stuff. Okay, I'm gonna have to do safety here. Now, initially when I thought of this strategy, I did not like it simply because it was really risky and could potentially have lots of problems go on, so initially I actually chose not to do it at all. Okay, so anyways, I'm going to show you kind of the strategy, how the strategy is supposed to work. To make it a little bit more fun, we're going to send them after this guy, or actually, no, I'm going to play it safe. Going to summon on two Fanes, and then I'm going to actually go here and fight each of them. As you can see, we're kiting them around and basically pulling them around. And the idea is you want to get as many of them as you can. The earlier you get... Okay, did I get this right? I don't know. Oh, they're still stuck back there. This is not correct. Oh, that was unlucky. So, Fiora wasn't able to reach the target there. Sometimes that can happen. We don't have a little bit of a choice now. We could still win, but now we're gonna have to do things a little bit more difficult. So, usually they're supposed to all melt within a specific time limit, but because that nap and things just went crazy, and I guess that's because PR went for a different one. Alright, time to retreat. The backup is to retreat until all of them are gone. That's not supposed to happen, by the way. By the way, it is also kind of tough to do with Melia. So that's basically the advanced strategy of grinding. Or at least what some people do. They go around, they pull every single mob, and then they kill everything. But I actually got very unlucky there with the RNG. Fiora ended up going for that opponent, which was right on the side. I'm kind of an idiot now that I think of it. I could have easily prevented it by simply doing other stuff. Like, simply by using my, I could have simply prevented that by using my, thing to tell them to all go for the same target. And that's probably what I'm gonna do next time, because it's like, screw it. Do this. Okay. I'm not gonna even trigger the Feign, you know what?
Now you shall witness our power. I'm gonna go all out. Focus your attacks. Okie dokie.
Alright, so you want to do that. So, actually, you probably want to do that first, just so that they stay in a specific area. This is probably the most difficult part, is actually getting your elementals up. As you can see, it's pretty risky, because if you don't know what to do, enemies will start killing each other pretty easily. Oh, okay, well now we're stuck here. This is not what usually happens, by the way. Usually, you're supposed to get revived. Alright, time to retreat again. Can't believe I've had to retreat 3 times. Now I actually feel like an idiot. I'm never going to do this again, because screw that. This is crazy. I'm just trying to do some farming here, and these monsters aren't supposed to be really difficult, but because I don't have a lot of damage, I just end up just dying like that. It's stupid. Ugh. I hate this game sometimes. Why is it so hard? Okay, well, I'm not trying on that enemy anymore, but I will try it on the other guys. In case you're wondering, they're supposed to all melt at once. If you watch the different videos, you'll probably see it do better. You're supposed to pretty much summon these elementals, then attack one character, and then do other stuff. Of course, since I haven't really practiced much in a while, I am very bad at it, as you can see. In fact, I'm pretty much pathetic at it. I feel like a kid could do this much better. Because if I was better, I would have already killed them by now. That's how fast it's supposed to be. It doesn't help that everyone's gems are not fully maxed, so that's probably what's really destroying me. So I'm gonna actually just summon these as soon as I can this time, just to make it a little quicker. Okay, actually I'll have to use it anyway. And yes, I can force stuff by using this. It would help if I don't get knocked down, though. There we go, that's much better. This is what I was trying to do. E for drain. I did not get Fiora's bonus. Oh, time for this again. There we go, that's much better. Also, every time you kill an enemy with a chain attack, you get more power back, so you can kind of see how effective it is. This is the main part where it's actually required to do it, because there's some guys over here. So I'm just gonna summon these as soon as possible, because the sooner I get them out, the better. We can't really do any Feign until we actually get my Feign there. The biggest problem with this is actually getting the final bonus to hit, just so that you can get your Tane attack ready, but none of them are doing that. Could you... Wow, this is terrible. In case you're wondering, they have to get crits to get that to work, and absolutely nobody got a crit there. That was the unluckiest I've been. Seriously, usually someone has gotten a chain attack bonus by now, but nope. Okay, I'm gonna do the kite strategy. If you're having troubles with them, you can actually do this kite strategy if you notice that an enemy is trying to attack you to avoid taking unnecessary damage on Melia. Alright, that's how it's supposed to look, as you can see. It doesn't seem like much, but pretty much everyone gets hit by the Burninate, and then all the monsters just fall like that. And right up top here is the best bet for it. There's, I believe, 9 or 10 mobs here that you can kill, and lots of enemies.
Good luck, everyone. Right now I see there is strength in unity.
Also, you could do a little bit more damage if you save his elemental discharge for the big boys. Okay, hopefully this time it should be good. Oh, we got this dumb thing again. Ugh. Of course, I've gotten so many crystals that I've pretty much ran out of crystals to do. Alright. Nice, alright. This should work a lot better. This is probably my favorite enemy set to kill, because there's 5 of them, and you think they would do a lot of damage, but actually you could just destroy them. And you want to do this, by the way, because if you get the chain up to 3 times, the Burninate does more damage. So this is mostly for the 3 times attack multiplier, and that's it. And then you just use Blaze and other stuff to kill the rest, and there you saw they just died really quick. That's what it's supposed to look like, in case you didn't know. Screw it. Leaving them items. Alright, I'm gonna actually do some gem crafting to get rid of those, because I don't have time to get rid of them normally, so I'm gonna actually get rid of those this way. By just crafting a bunch of gems. By the way, I'm done with this. I'm probably going back to Shulk now. So yeah, we get to do this again. In case you're wondering, yes, I have to do this to get rid of some stuff. There, that's a lot better. I'm gonna do that for the first part, and then I'm gonna straight up sell some of the monster crystals. Except for one specific one I'm gonna get later, because there's one specific one you can craft into experience. And that's it. I don't want to do any more. I do want to still complete my set, so next I'm going to go to the Kefir Cave, but I am going to switch up my party really quickly. I'm tired of using just the same characters. We're going to do Shulk Leader and Ryan, which we haven't actually done in a while, is the second one. And Ricky in the last spot. There, we're going to do that instead. And from the looks of it, our one is level 90. That's what I was trying to get off screen, which I now have done. So now we can actually proceed for the game. As you might have noticed, we had some problems finishing some of the side quests, so we are going to start doing these side quests one by one and trying to get level 99 of that. And probably the thing that we'll finish with is 100%ing Colony 6, because ever since I started this playthrough, I've always wanted to see what it would look like when it's restored, so of course I'm going to do stuff. Now, I already have set up a specific path on what to do, so I'm just going to follow these things, and for the most part, we should all be good. I will say, though, some of these monsters are really dreadfully hard and annoying for only being like, oh, at to level 56 or something. It's stupid. I don't know why. It's just, I don't like it. There's so many terrifyingly hard monsters. In case you're wondering, yes, I play with nighttime on. Because during nighttime, I have a 20% experience boost. That's the only reason why I have that on. Okay, that's blue, which is literally just enough for me to kill it. So I will actually fight it this time. Previously, I was like, no, I'm not gonna fight these things. These are too difficult. Well, there's one alone in particular that I can kill, probably. So we're gonna kill him. I'm gonna use armor against him, because that's probably gonna make it easier. This is probably not gonna work because I used a normal strat. Usually I use Charlotte in the party actually, but yeah. Well, as long as we can revive chain, we'll be good. I'm just gonna do this. Finally you freeze yourself. I was worried. Good grief. It's like, can I get a chance? Well, okay. And I hate when that happens. You, oh, lose someone and then just stuff happens. Keep in mind, they're still level 90, so they could hardly not even handle this guy at all. In fact, I might put in Melia just to deal some increased damage, really. Beyond that, though, I'm not going to do anything else. In case you're wondering, yes, we need to kill this guy because he has one of the quest icons. Hopefully he should start taking more damage. Alright. This is going a lot better now that we have Melia. Okay. Alright, let's see what we can get. Melia's gonna, oh wait, no, she has that. I'll go ahead and do that. Alright, 3 times damage incoming. Alright, let's see how much damage we can do with that. Okay, that's good. Again, by using 5 of the same art, we can do more damage. So that's what I've been trying to focus on more, is whether or not I could do that. And I don't really care about this, because, like, well, we're already gonna die, so it's like, what's the point? Oh, great. That was not a good start, though. I'm gonna let him kill me first, and then we're gonna have Ricky heal me. There. Oh, I switched. This is stupid, by the way. Just getting blocked all the time. Ugh, this is way too stupid, really? Seriously, we're like... Wow, we still can't take out that guy. I thought this was gonna be something else. I did not expect it to be that. Ugh. I will say, some of these quests are just unfair. They make you take out level 90s. Like, seriously? Why? Why do they make you do that? It's just way too stupid. Well, that's okay, because I actually have a strategy to get around that. I'll just have to do other stuff. And sure, I'll just put down back in. Just to keep things more consistent. Alright, so, I guess we still need to do some grinding. Not fun. So, in that case, we're gonna skip to the waypoint beacon and take out this nebula thing. And yes, he's 96, but we can, take him out too. Wow, see, look at that. This guy takes a lot more damage this time around. Now we can actually deal with him. Burninate you. I'm gonna burninate. Circle around. And yes, you can do this to kill him. Alright, we ran. And as you can see, that thing is pretty busted. It awards around 90k experience or so at a time, and we can get up stuff pretty good. Can I get a crit? Alright. Okay then. So anyways, this is the next strategy. I'm not supposed to do it at level 90, by the way. But I'm gonna do it early anyways, because I don't care. So you want to do this at around 91. You pretty much want to go and kill that monster over and over again. Because he can drop some good crystals. Alright. Alright. Okay, well, I think I'm ready to take on him.
Everyone, stay on your guard.
Don't hold back.
Start searing flames of absolution. Manifest yourself. The ether is flowing through me.
Oh man, could you've picked any better time to do that, Malia? Please.
Rise to me.
And yes, he has an aura, but we don't really care. Okay, finally we can do our combo.
Manifest yourself. Finish it.
Does he even take burn? Oh, he can. Okay, he does take burn damage. Alright, let's hope that does a lot of damage, because we're gonna near it. Wow, that's actually easier than the other thing to kill. We're gonna do this at least to get 91 on all characters, because screw it, that enemy's not gonna do other stuff. So, in case you're wondering, yes, this is the alternative strategy. I'm gonna actually do the trick as well. So, I'm gonna use Ricky's trick to get the party build up really quickly, and then immediately leave. So anyways, I found some of these grinding strategies, and this is basically the best set of grinding strategies I was able to find.
I will give it my all, no matter the enemy.
I don't have time for small fry.
I will give it my all, no matter the enemy.
This is a big cheek, by the way. I do want to lead with Melia, because if you don't lead with Melia, it's really hard. It also changes the way the enemy works, because technically it goes red for someone else, but when you lead as someone else, it could go to yellow. In Melia's case, it goes to yellow.
Manifest yourself. The ether is flowing through me.
Alright, let's do it.
Manifest yourself. Finish it.
That time he resisted it. Oh, apparently that might have been something else, I don't know. Come on, let's just kill him. Yeah, okay. Whew. Okay, that was close. Well, that was a lot more annoying than it needed to be. I'm just busy trying to kill some monsters, and these feeds are not going down as best as I could. And in case you're wondering, yes, this is one of the best strategies to do. And not just like that. This thing that I'm killing right now can actually drop crystals, but the crystals it drops gives you a chance to get some EXP gems. That's actually why I'm killing it, so I can improve the experience grab, as well as, well, yeah, I need to get level 92 on all the characters as well.
Roaring thunder! Your fighting spirit is mine. Summon flare. Flare impulse. Succumb to the power of earth. Your greatest strength. Freeze! Ice wave.
Jeez, that thing's going really fast. Just barely. Okay, that was close. That was a close one. Melia fell down, but she immediately got back up because of the revival. In case you're wondering, yes, this is a broken strategy. We pretty much just do this, reload, and you want to do this until you get level 80 or whatever you want.
Star-searing flames of absolution! Manifest yourself. Ancient spirit of ice to me! Clear break!
This is what the reason why I have Strike Hit and Spear Bake is just to get the extra power before the chain attack, and also to knock down some enemies. It is otherwise a pretty useless attack. Okay, that time it definitely did some damage. Okay, we're gonna do the kite. Whoa, where are you going? Okay, good. That was a good kite. We delayed him a lot. The Burninate pretty much does most of the damage against this guy. Not abide by such a dark fate. Indeed, yeah. Let's not even deal with that. Okay, one more and Cheryl will be level 70. Alright, let's actually see if I got any gems from that. It seems kind of stupid to do it right now, but I want to see if I got anything. It's random whether or not it'll drop it, but it'll drop 5 star crystals on occasion. Oh, wait a minute. I almost forgot. I need to... I guess at this point I better equip the Solar Chest link with Dunban. So, wherever that is. And yes, I had to remove some of Melia's stuff to get on the air. Oh, right here. Wait, no. Battle Party. Okay, that's where it is. Sheesh, some of these things are expensive. I actually probably would prefer to have the increase the chain attack damage instead. It's dumb otherwise. Ugh. Wow, very unfortunate. I actually have to remove that if I want monsters to drop Solar Chest again. And then equip. I'm gonna equip the Solar Chest version and then get chain attack damage up. Alright. So, yes, I guess this this video will be a farming video, because I was gonna start and do stuff, but I wasn't able to do things really bad. So I'm gonna call this very XP farming or something, because right now this is like my best way of farming experience. Okay, I can't avoid the thing. See, look at that. Like, out of nowhere we get a bunch. Well, actually, wait, I still have Happy Happy on. That's Ricky doing that there for... I'm gonna just do fire. Do this with fire. I think it does more damage than ice. Ice is still good to use when you have more characters, but against this thing, it's not really that good. And yes, I'm using Dunbad just because, well, it doesn't really matter. As long as I have someone with that. I actually don't care about that either. As far as I know, you don't actually want to get an extended chain. And there... Okay, hopefully that deals with that problem. Okay, now we're gonna switch back. Now we're gonna do something silly again. We're gonna switch back to Shell, but not be an idiot this time, and actually put in Shell with Ricky, and hope that we can handle this. Initially, I would put Ricky in the back for 3 times damage, but now I'm doing that instead. Sorry about this. It is quite a wacky change, I get it, but it is what it is. Oh, actually, she's still not done yet. Wow, okay. Wow, every time I think I'm done, it's like, 1 more? Really? My apologies for this, by the way. It's really terrible that I... You know what? I'm not gonna even deal with that. That's how annoyed I am. I'm just gonna battle party switch back to what I did before and just turn in a quest. That should more than make up for what I can get. Which means I need to check my skill trees back now. And make sure every character has equipped for Shulk's quest to learn more experience. Because I do believe I took it off on some. Yeah, it was Melia. We're gonna shake it off again. I can always change it back and forth when I need to. And this as well. Oh, and of course Fiora can't do it at all. So Fiora always receives less experience when completing quests, but it's fine. Okay, so we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna go straight to the... I completely forgot. Oh yeah, Colony 6. Because a lot of the quests are at Colony 6. I actually was gonna complete a quest at Colony 6 initially, but then... Yeah, I had to deal with the thunderstorm problem. The fact that certain monsters only come out in the thunderstorm. It's starting to get really aggravating. Like, whenever I come for monsters, why is it always has to be they only can appear in a thunderstorm? Like, it can't be anything else, apparently. Well, anyways, now we've done this, we can finally finish 2 of the quests. There's actually quite a few quests we got here. There's one for defeating that mysterious character, and another for one of the other ones. So we'll finish that and get some other experience, and see if that pushes Charlotte over. And I am not going to max friendship on everyone, because that takes way too long, as fun as it might be to get everyone up a lot. I'd rather deal with that now. Okay, now we go to Tia, and then we're gonna complete the other replica stuff. And yes, unfortunately, you might see a lot of farming in this video, because that's the only strategy I know about how to do correctly. Alright, Frontier Village is where it was, right? There we go. I will say, this game is starting to be really hard for the initial setup. I'm very sorry that I wasn't able to do this sooner. The next set of videos will probably actually be my last as a result, because I'm so tired of this happening that I'm literally gonna grind to at least 99 on one character before I finish anything off. Screw it, I'm just gonna do that. I don't care. Okay. I'm gonna switch back to this after I do this. Let's see. If we remember in the last series of quests, a series of quests started popping up as we claimed toward, and they still continue to pop up. We're going to finish whichever one it is that we need to finish, and then we will Oh, back to our other stuff. And yes, I am trying to change the Shulk because I still think Shulk is by far the best leader we can have. He can do a lot of damage really well. We just happen to be getting unlucky with some of these encounters. Okay, it showed there was an excitation fight. Let's see. Sounds like you've got a problem. There's talk about rebuilding the Imperial Capital, but it's dangerous because there are Telfia. Bash 5 or Telfia. Telefia. Telefia. My goodness, I cannot say this right. Well, that's fun. Looks like we get to go back there for a quest. I know that's gonna be easy because we've already been doing that last, like, big time. At least I know a good strategy for it. By the way, I shouldn't have stopped it right there. It would have been easier to do at 91. But then again, I was really greedy. I wanted to finish something. Okay, we're gonna change it back to daytime here. Oh, there it is. I was looking for the other quest that has not been finished yet, so I can finish it. Because one thing I want to do is finish as many quests as I can, or all of them if I end up doing that. Though I still don't really know how to check that. I think there might be, like, something that'll tell you if you have 100% or not. I don't know. Again, this is a blind playthrough. I'm not focusing on 100%. I'm just trying to get as much stuff done as I could. There we go. Alright, we finished that. And we got 40k experience. Still not enough. Holy crap, Charla. You are slow at leveling. In case you're wondering, Charla actually has one of the skill tree points where she actually does not have any way of getting experience from 2 of the skills, because I use skill links to get most of my points, but it doesn't help if I can't actually do that well. And yes, I wanted to change up the party because I wanted to try and do things differently, but it didn't work out at all. Note to self, never do that again. Also, we need to get Chara to 99 badly. Alright, well, we're gonna try and do the silver chest farm now. I don't really see anything else we could do, because I tried hard, man, and I, like, tried hard looking around to other stuff. Now, I could technically slay every monster in the game, but a couple, but I'd much rather play it safe, because this game can just get really screwy sometimes. So, for the last bit of the game, we're gonna go back to the waypoint beacon and do some grinding again and hope for the best. Also, because we're killing this at yellow, it means it'll give us more power. Knife doesn't really do much since we're already using so okay, we're gonna do this and then release everything. Nice. Oh, there we go. She's finally 91. Ugh. That took way longer than it needed to. Now we're gonna actually try and clear some of the stuff that we were going to do, only we died, so it's like not fun. We're gonna go to the village entrance teleporter and drop down, by the way, to make this a little bit quicker. Gonna drop down here.
This isn't going well.
Let's try this again. This time with our actual healer this time. I'm gonna do armor again. Hopefully we actually get some stuff off this time. I will say though, because it is a big opponent, it is definitely a lot difficult than the regular enemy is. If I get at a chain attack, I might wait to use it until I'm almost dead, just so I can use it to heal. I'm gonna try and go for red here, so she's gonna end up using that. Oh, she doesn't have access. Whoops. Well, the chain's broken, but oh well. This is not quite as good without the buff, but we had to improvise there. Although this was a bad time for this. You want to take this thing out at the actual level 96 if you want to do it ideally, but because of the way that aim works, we have to take it out now if we want to deal with it now. This is a long fight, by the way. Okay, yeah, I definitely need her for this particular fight. If I can just get the drop I need, I won't need to do anything else. Also, during these quests, I found out that, yeah, the reason why I'm having Ricky in every battle, by the way, is exclusively for yoinking items. Because every item that I yoink helps out a ton. Okay, I'm gonna do a blue chain instead. We're gonna light heal, and then we're gonna full heal with heal round. That's a free chain with that. And it's really fun, you know, just doing that. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Okay, that time it worked as it should be. Okay, that was a good chain. So that was a good safety chain. We healed up all of our ammo. We got a little bit of stuff back, and we also did a lot of damage to him. Sometimes you have to use change to heal. That's just the way it works sometimes. If I not knowing how to do that, I'd probably be dead now. Okay. First steal did not give anything. Okay, thank God. Okay, we never have to do that ever again. Which is good, because I'm never coming back to the zone until I need to use it to get to level 99. The final area that we need to go to now takes place in a Tephra Cave. Now we've gained a couple levels, we might be able to take out these guys. I'm not going to actually do this until later, though, because screw these monsters. They are really tough. And these are Goggles, by the way. They resist a lot of stuff. I think I might take out the bunnies behind me instead for the first bit. But anyway, we are done with the first part. So this is the end of episode 1 of us attempting to grind as much experience as we can. And in the next episode, we're going to try and get an all clear on all of the quests, hopefully. That's all I can really hope for, because right now everything's been going really badly, so I really need some better luck. So yeah, leave a like if you enjoy, comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video as we try to hopefully restore Colony 6 and also finish all the side quests off, because I like finishing side quests. So anyways, bye.